Good morning, YouTube subscribers. Getting ready to start on another project here in the shop, and I've been thinking about it for quite some time actually. And I thought what we needed here were some comfortable seats. So on those kind of days when I needed to sit down and watch a little football or something, watch a little basketball, have a cold beverage, it'd be nice to have a place that was nice and comfortable to sit in. So I've had this idea for quite some time that I was going to find some car seats, and I would put them on casters so I could kind of move them around, get them to the right height, and had never found any that were the right price, that is cheap, or nearby. And last night I was doing a little surfing on Craigslist, and I found the ones that will work. So I went and picked them up this morning, and they are going to be great. So I'm going to show you what they are, and we're going to get this project started. So these seats are out of a 2000 or 1999. They're actually E46 BMW seats, and they are in darn good shape. The driver's seat over here actually has a few little cracks in it, but not bad, and so they're going to work out all right. And actually, I even put some power to the seats and found out that the seats will work. So I'm going to figure out how to put a little terminals on there so I can hook up the power to it. We've done a little unscientific approach here to figure out the height, and we've checked it at this height, and it's pretty comfortable for a couple of us, for myself and my girlfriend. So that's all that counts. So we're going to make it 6 1/4 inches above the ground to those seat rails. You can see right in there. I happen to have a few casters left over from previous projects, so we'll take a look in there and see if we can figure out if we've got exactly what we need. Okay, we've got these look like they're, what are they, 2-inch? 2-inch swivel with a lock, another 2-inch swivel with a lock, a 2-inch swivel without a lock, another 2-inch swivel without a lock, and let's see, oh, there we go. Got another 2-inch with a lock, 2-inch with a lock, 2-inch without a lock, and 2-inch swivel. Perfect. So we don't have to buy any casters. We'll use some of those. That's awesome. So we're going to be 6 inches above the floor here to the bottom of those rails, right down there. So we got 6 inches. That's the height we wanted. And it dawned on me that the casters that we're going to use are 2.5 inches from the floor to the top of the plate. And I thought if I just get a 4x4, that'll be 3.5 inches. And what I think I'm going to do is just cut some lengths of 4x4 to go the length of those rails on each side, put the casters on, and we'll be right at 6.5 or 6 inches rather, and we'll just lag bolt these seats right into the casters, or right into the 4x4s. I think that's going to work just fine. So let's get to work. Okay, we've got our 4 pieces of 4x4 that we just cut on the chop saw, so we're good with those. And okay, so we've got all these, eased these edges a little bit. They're not perfect, but they'll at least not square and sharp, so that'll work. Now, I'm going to start figuring out how to place the casters, and we'll start fastening those down. We've drilled our pilot holes here for the casters, and we've got some bolts that we're going to bolt those in with, so let's get started on that. we've pre-drilled the holes for the lag bolts that are going to go into the seats. So we'll turn this seat up and try to get one of these started. Okay, here are our new shop chairs. These turned out all right. I think I'm going to paint the, I've got some paint here. I'll paint those 4x4s down there. Paint them, I've got a semi-gloss or a gloss black. I'll just paint them with that, and it'll, once I get, it'll kind of match and blend in with the rails down there. So these things work pretty good. I think what I'm going to do, so that I can adjust them if ever I need to, I'm going to put a couple pigtails onto the power down there. The tube with the power and the ground wire, and then I'll just be able to put a power supply on it. Oh, I think those turned out all right. Pretty pleased with them. It's an idea that I've been having for a while, and I really kind of like these seats because they're wicked comfortable. So this is gonna be a nice place to. My golly, I think I'm gonna try it out here, watching the Honda Classic. So I think these are keepers. These work pretty darn good. So I'm going to be pretty pleased with these. Like, so here, my racing seats. Hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers.